Hey gecko fans, it's Carlos from Limited Edition Geckos here bringing you another gecko video. I know it's been a while guys, a lot of things have been going on, life has been pretty busy, but you know I'm still here. So with that being said, today's video we're going to go over setting up some baby crested geckos. And as you can see here, we got a lot of baby crested geckos to set up today. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so let's jump right into it. So first and foremost, what you'll need is some 5-quart plastic shoe boxes. You can get these in a variety of different places like Walmart, Target, Amazon, and so on. Nothing too crazy, easy to source. So we're going to start with that. And our next step is to add our bedding, which we like to use paper towels as substrate for the babies, just to kind of keep things simple. So we'll go ahead and get our substrate in. Boom, boom, and boom. And then the next thing we like to add are little pieces of cork. We like to use these little pieces of cork for both as an additional hiding space and also a way to hold the water dishes in place. We like to use these little 1.5 ounces, which we generally keep very shallow just in case. So we'll go ahead and put these little pieces in, using to wedge our water dishes in place. And the cool thing about these little pieces is they also act as a rubbing surface for when your babies are in shed. So that way they have an easier time getting it off. So we have our cork and now we have our water dishes. Next step, we like to use these 6-foot sections of vines from Pangea. We just cut them up into multiple different pieces. That way we can get our use out of it. So we got one there, got one there, another one here, and then boom. So now we have our simple baby crested gecko enclosures. So for feeding, we like to use water dishes just to kind of keep things simple. And also it allows us to portion to the size of the animal. You definitely don't want to overfeed babies, just because in general they're so small that you don't really notice they're eating. So that leads to people worrying about whether or not their crested geckos are eating. So we always just recommend portioning your crested gecko diet to the size of your crested gecko. So let's go ahead and get these little food dishes in our setups. And then we're going to give a quick spray. Nothing too crazy. We're just trying to boost ambient humidity, and we definitely don't want to saturate the paper towels in these bins, just due to the fact that we are not using ventilation in this style of setup. Where we live, generally it's a little bit drier of a climate, so humidity can be a little bit of a challenge. But in states with higher humidity, we recommend either drilling your bins or using screen ventilation to more or less provide that extra breathing room in humid environments. Excuse me, can't talk today. But all in all, this makes for a super easy setup, and all we have to do now is add our geckos. So let's get these little dudes into their home sweet homes. There you go, little guy. You're next, buddy. Come here. Boom, boom, boom. And now these cuties. Come here, guys. Oop, oop. And last but not least, you. There you go, buddy. And there you have it. This is how we set up our baby crested geckos. And that's all she wrote. Hope you guys enjoyed that little segment. Oh, the last important thing I would include is just make sure to write the lineage information or the parent information of the gecko on the bin. So that way, in case you have multiples, it makes things easier to track. And that's it. And with that, that ends today's video, guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We hope that you enjoyed the video. We hope that it was helpful in one way or another. Please, if you like this video or if you found it helpful in any way, please drop us a like below. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. If you want to see more limited edition geckos content, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and now we're on TikTok. So if that's your thing, you know, we're there now too. But hey, with that being said, I appreciate you guys. This is Carlos with Limited Edition Geckos, signing off.